The incident a couple of days ago was horrific. I don't think anyone who has seen the images cannot be deeply affected by them. Just on a basic human level. We have been very clear with Israel on the imperative in this instance, as in other instances, to immediately investigate and determine exactly what happened and why it happened. And if accountability is necessary, to make sure that there is accountability. I can't tell you, as we meet here this evening, what weapons were used or how they were used. All of that needs to be the product of a deliberate but also fast investigation, and we'll await the results. I think we also know something else. We've heard from the Israelis, but again, absent a complete investigation, I can't verify any of this, that small diameter weapons were used in a targeted fashion to go after specific terrorist leaders of Hamas. Again, I can't vouch for that in this moment. We have to see what the investigation shows. But just assuming for a moment that that's the case, that that's what happened, I think we also see that even limited, focused, targeted attacks designed to deal with terrorists who've killed innocent civilians that are plotting to kill more, even those kind of operations can have terrible, horrific, unintended consequences. And I think it's very important in this moment, after Israel has had real success in helping to destroy Hamas's capacity to repeat October 7th, which was a very appropriate and very righteous objective. It has to ask whether, and especially in the absence of a plan for the day after in Gaza, further incremental gains against Hamas, but gains that may not be durable in terms of Hamas's defeat in the absence of a plan, how that stacks up against some of the, again, unintended but horrific consequences of military action in a place where the people you're going after are so closely embedded with civilians. And I think this underscores the imperative of having a plan for the day after, because in the absence of a plan for the day after, there won't be a day after. And this is where we need to go, and we need to get as quickly as possible a plan for the day after that does not leave Israel responsible for Gaza, which it says it does not want to be. But if it is, it will simply have an enduring insurgency on its hands for as far as one can see into the future. Or not, if not, Hamas will be left in charge, which is unacceptable. Or if not, we'll have chaos, lawlessness, and a vacuum that eventually will be filled again by Hamas, or maybe something, if it's possible to imagine, even worse, jihadis. So I think the imperative, the urgency of having a clear plan, one that can actually help ensure the enduring defeat of Hamas, which is a shared objective and should be everyone's objective, is urgent.